Hello, everyone, and welcome to my weekly outlook for gold. Gold's had a very strong week this week, and it's broken its previous resistance and it's moved higher, suggesting it could really start a bull run now. Let's see what exactly happened this week. So we had a day off on Monday where it was relatively quiet in the international markets. On Thursday, we saw it break out from the previous resistance which existed near the 1245 region. That's this entire area where it had some trouble. Um, so I had suggested to go long once it had broken that entire area, and as you can see, it put in a strong candle when it broke out that, and it pretty much held through that entire uh, move upwards, which is suggesting it could certainly go higher. My stops for this trade are at these 2 points. That's the 1217 and 1226 region. I'll keep trailing my stops based on what's happening in the market. So that's just simply something like this, where once it moves higher, you move your stops from here, and it corrects. You move your stops back to here. So just I'm going to use a simple trailing technique to adjust my stops, and my target for this entire trade is this region. That's the 1300 area, um, or the 1308 area, that particular region which has shown some sort of trouble. If you can see, there are a lot of points in this region where we've seen previous support, which has acted as resistance, and we could definitely see it move towards this region. Um, this, of course, is from the election day where Donald Trump won, so we can ignore this noise. This kind of action usually happens when there's a big news event. So we can treat this entire move as noise, and we can ignore it. And other than that, if I switch back to the weekly chart, gold's uh, gold's been incredibly strong, and it's just showing a lot of strength. And we could have a long-term bull rally where it put in this previous pivot, which was from last year, and it almost seems like we could have higher lows and higher highs once it breaks this entire area. We could have higher highs for this year. So we could almost break away from this entire sorry for that, this entire bear market. It looks like we've broken from that. Let's see what exactly happens in the long term, but that's of course for the longer term. For the shorter term, for this week, I expect some continuation for gold. That would be probably towards the $1,300 region. If it closes near 1,300, that would be great. But of course, that's a little too much to expect, since it's about a 4% move. I would just expect gold to drag higher throughout this week, and we could have a couple of days where it's slightly slower. But other than that, I feel gold would remain strong for the week. So that was it for my outlook for gold. Make sure you check out my video for crude oil, silver, and natural gas, which is down in the description box.